What's good, YouTube? LM7 here, and I have, like I said I would, Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator review. It came out on August 2nd. I don't have super long today, but we'll just get this review going. Alright, ages 9 to 14, 75096. So it's in the middle of the wave that we previously reviewed. Sith Infiltrator. So they're not even saying it's Darth Maul's, but you obviously know it is. 662 pieces, $89.99. I'll talk about the price in a minute. Disney logo. Here's our minifigures. It says there's one new, and I'll talk about that in a second too. And then on the front we have this little scene. So what do we got going on the back? Obviously we got our picture here, showing all the people. You know, Darth Maul trying to catch Anakin, yada yada yada. We got some features that I will get to and all of that fun stuff. So, that is the box. It's the longest box in the wave. Just throwing that out there. So here's the instructions. Just like all the other recent ones, it's only one book. If we flip to a random page, you can see we're building the underside. And if we get our final digital model here we have our final digital model. And this is 111 pages long. So it's a pretty decent, it's a pretty long build. It's a pretty big set anyway, but there's that. One thing to note, in the instruction booklet it does show all the sets of the Summer Wave minus this one, and it has a minifigure gallery that does not include the minifigures in this set. But speaking of them, let's get on to them and see what we have. So we gotta cover up Darth Maul. There we go. Okay, so our first minifigure is Watto, who they say isn't new, and that's almost true, but not 100%. Now, it'd be kind of hard to show, because I don't think my camera wants to focus like that, this close. Well, it's close, it wants to. Well, let's see. Okay, anyway. This is Watto. The only differences between him and the last version are his hands are gray in the Pod Racer set, so that is a difference, and his eyes are yellow. Now, I couldn't show you because my camera didn't want to focus that close, but this Watto does have orange eyes. Wanted to throw that out there just to say that he was, he is somewhat different than the previous version. There we go. Now we're focused good. So next minifigure is just R2-D2. Nothing new about him. He doesn't actually have any back printing either. And he's pretty standard. Nothing too important. Next minifigure is young Anakin Skywalker. Nothing real special about him either. He does have a little bit of back printing like he did in the Naboo Fighter. And he does have a double-sided face. So there's his... I used the less happy looking face. So next up we have, he's not a new minifigure by any means, but he is greatly appreciated. It is Qui-Gon Jinn. As you can see, he does have the leg printing like all the Jedi do now. And he does have this new piece that we saw in the Imperial shuttle that Leia was wearing. So Qui-Gon does get one of those. Otherwise he just has standard Jedi printing. And he too has a double-sided face, but I choose the more angry face because I feel it suits him better. But anyway, there's that. So there's Qui-Gon Jinn, and lastly we have our new minifigure, which is going to be kind of hard to see, just because he's black. We have Darth Maul. So there's his new body printing and everything. He does have a new face. He doesn't have a double-sided head, of course. but he does have a new, more evil-looking face. Same headpiece, same lightsaber. Other than that, he's pretty much a standard Darth Maul. He just has new printing and a new face with the grin. And, of course, you get another brick separator because this set is over $50. So, there is all that. Now, let's get into the features of the Sith Infiltrator. So, it does have landing gear. You can slide up so it can be in flight mode. For the sake of this, I'm going to keep it down just so I don't have to keep holding the set in random positions. Now, you can open this hatch, which is kind of a cool hatch, as you can see. And right here there's a hole, and I'll show that in a second, and right here there's a hole. We'll focus on the back. So, if you open these side panels up, you can see we have Darth Maul's speeder bike, which does fit nicely in the set itself, which is always good. And this is newly designed. It's pretty accurate now. I mean, it's always been a weird bike regardless, but there's that. So that's just a little look at this thing. And it fits nicely inside. As you can see, there's a hole through the set, and that is where you put it. That's where the bottom rests, is what I meant to say. And that just fits, and you just simply slide those, or fold those back up. Now in here, we do have the little probe droids in the front, where that little red piece is right here. We do have the probe droids in there, and that's how you put them in the Infiltrator. But how you get them out is just this little thing here, and you hit the flap, and the little droids fall out. Now the little droids are nothing special, but they're little probe droids. And then obviously here's the inside and the flap, and that just closes right back up, and you easily just put your probe droids however you feel like back in there, and they fit snugly. And there's that. Now there's 6 stickers total, 4 of them obviously right there, and 2 of them are in the back section, which we're going to take a look at right now. Can we see? Yes, we can. Alright, so first off, I just think this is kind of cool. I like that design. I thought it fit nicely. But as the last Darth Maul Infiltrator, of course, you open up the top, and you can open this up for Maul to, you can't see that, but open that up for Maul to get a ramp. And on the inside, he does have a spinning chair this time, and controls, which I thought was kind of cool. It's kind of hard to see that. There's the spinning chair. For added, you can open the sides up just to show a little more. There's 2 little clips right here, just macro binoculars, and you can put his lightsaber on the other side. So they give you all the storage you need. And it just folds up nicely like that. And you close it like that. So here's a look at the back of the fighter. Easy. And here's a look at the bottom. I just think it's built nicer, the back section. So of course, the last feature is if you can open the wings. There it is. Here it is in flight mode. There's all that. And it's really actually quite a big set with the wings open. And obviously, like all new sets, the flick fire missiles, you push it down, you fire the missile. I actually stopped the missile so I didn't lose it this time, but it works the same as all the others. And all of that fun, lovey-dovey stuff. So, that's it for the set. There's a good number of features. I'm going to talk about the price a little bit. Oh, I forgot to show. Darth Maul does come with a hood. While I'm getting the old one, I will talk about the price of this one. You might be saying, $90? Good Lord, why is it so expensive? That I can't tell you. I cannot tell you why it's so expensive. So there's the new Sith Infiltrator and the old Sith Infiltrator. Now, personally, I really loved the old one. I originally did not like this one from like 2011 or whatever, and it ended up being such a great set, and I loved every part of it, and it's a big set and all that fun stuff. So I was actually quite looking forward to this one to see how they could make it better, and they did. It's much more solid designed. It's more sturdy. Like this one, we remember there's kind of weird gaps and stuff right here. They fixed all that in this one. They made the front, sleeker looking. It's not just not this big plate and open, all that fun stuff. But overall, it's better. The body is a little shaped different, not too much, but enough that you can see noticeable differences. I mean, obviously the colors changed a little bit throughout, but as you can see, there's Darth Maul. I have it set up, and because I didn't have room for him anywhere else. Whatever. Like I was saying, $90. Now this one was $70 and had 400 pieces or so, almost 500. And people were complaining about that because it was kind of expensive. And it was a little expensive, but it is definitely worth it because of the size. Now this one, same size and everything. 200 more pieces, obviously, as almost 700, which is a decent amount of pieces. But $90. What do I say about that? It's a little high. I'll agree that it is a tad bit overpriced. Especially because it came out, a lot of people didn't know it came out on August 2nd. It's just a random time for it to come out. It didn't come out with the others. It came out by itself. It's $90. It doesn't have that many pieces compared to the price. Overall, I do think it makes up just by the way it is. It's so much better designed than the last one, and the last one was even good. So, like I said, I like the last one. This one blows that one out of the water. It is a really nice set. It is a little overpriced, so maybe if you have extra points on your VIP card, if you have one of those, use some of your points for this. Knock it down. If you can knock it down to like 70. Excuse me. If you can knock it down to 70, then it would be totally 100% worth it. But otherwise, it is a very nice set. I actually really like it. I don't know, what more can I say? I wouldn't necessarily say it's worth $90, but it doesn't look like they're going to lower the price anytime soon. So there's that. But if you do like the ship itself and you're hesitant, I say just go out and get it. You won't be disappointed. It was a fun build too. It wasn't too repetitive, and it's a 700-piece set almost, so it takes a bit of time. And it's fun. I don't know. I just like the way that ship looks. I just think it's a cool looking thing. It's bigger than the X-Wing that came out a couple years ago. If that means anything to you. Anyway, that's it for Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. Like I said, I personally like it, but it is a little overpriced. Rumor has it that we will see some new sets in the coming weeks or something like that. The pictures of the new sets, other than the ones we've already seen. So that's cool. You can look forward to that. September 4th, those come out. And we have rumor that the Echo Base, or whatever large other Ultimate Collector set, comes out October 10th. That is the rumor date for that. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. It helps me out, all that fun stuff with YouTube and yada yada yada. It helps me out. Leave a like, comment about it, tell me what you like, what you don't like, pricing, all that good jazz. And, yeah, subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see more reviews coming soon in September. But anyway, thanks for watching, LM7, and that's it.